Coming up, we have many summer writing and math opportunities. Tommy the Titan is back to give us some testing tips.
I'm back. We have a couple of track meets coming up this week.
And of course, we have all of our top stories and club news to report on. This is your Titans Today, by students for students.
Coming to you live on tape from Studio 306. This is Titans Today, Northside Middle School's weekly announcement broadcast. Today is April 17th, 2023. Now let's go to the newsroom with your host, Abby.
I'm Abby, and welcome to this week's edition of Titan Today. This past weekend, I celebrated my birthday with my dad and played with my dogs I haven't seen for over 2 weeks. With that being said, let's turn to the news. iLearn testing will be starting tomorrow. We will be on a 2-hour delay schedule. Be sure to have a charged Chromebook and be sure to look on Schoology to find out what testing room you go to. Congratulations to our drama club for having a great production on Stuart Little this past weekend. Congratulations to all of them. The Indiana Writing Project is offering a summer institute for any teacher. The dates are May 20th on campus, June 5th through 8th, and June 13th through 16th. This is free for all Muncie teachers. Past participants have left this institute calling it the best PD they ever had. This application deadline is April 30th. Now students, it is your turn to listen again. The Indiana Writing Project is also offering a 2-week multi-genre writing camp for students entering grades 4th through 12th. The students will participate in creating workshop experiences, writing together, and helping one another grow as writers. They'll write stories, poems, and more while taking a close look at the power of word choice, voice, organization, sentence fluency, and presentation. This takes place on Monday through Friday, June 12th through 23rd, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. The Black Health and Beauty Show starts from Saturday, April 29th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. This is a free community event and vendor space that is also free for this first year. Mad Jax's is to connect the Black community with health and resources. Congratulations to the 55 8th grade students who were accepted into Muncie Central Early College. Attention all 8th graders. You must have your 21st Century Scholars forms turned in by the end of the year. If you need a form or have questions, go to Ms. Marlatt or Ms. Roberts. The library is finally open. Your teachers will set up designated times for you to go to the library. Especially as we get into our testing weeks, make sure to pick out a great book to read. And finally, we have our monthly food pantry giveaway tomorrow after school in the Titan Cafe. And those are our top stories for today. Be sure to prepare yourself mentally and physically for those upcoming iLearn tests. Now let's go to William and hear about this week's weather and what is happening on this day in history.
Thanks, Abby. Looking at today's weather, we're looking for conditions to be cloudy with a high of 60 degrees and a low of 40 degrees. The rest of the week looks to include cloudy with the highs in the 60s and the lows in the 40s. Then taking a look at the weekend, this Saturday will be cloudy with a high of 67 degrees and a low of 49 degrees. And Sunday will be cloudy with a high of 66 degrees and a low of 52 degrees. That's all the weather here at Titan TV Land and beyond. Now, time for This Day in History with William.
On this day in 1951, Chunks Connor was born in Brooklyn, New York. And in the sporting world, in 1869, the first pro baseball game was played in Cincinnati, Ohio. And finally, today is National Kickball Day. Be sure to go outside and play some kickball.
Thank you, William. It is that time once again to see another adventure in the world of Tommy the Titan. This time he is learning some testing tips. Take a look.
Hello, Northside, and welcome to the latest edition of The Adventures of Tommy Titan. We know at Northside that it is always good to give your best effort. In fact, that is our motto, The secret is effort. TSIE. Being great at the things that take no talent. We're going to look at our student today. His name is Tommy Titan. That's right, Tommy Titan. He is the little brother of the famous Terry Titan. Terry was an honor roll student, a gifted athlete, and a favorite student among so many teachers. And then there's Tommy. Tommy, well, he needs our help today.
He has some challenges, and he has some upcoming tests to take. So let's help Tommy today on great test-taking strategies. Test tip number 1, get plenty of sleep. There you see Tommy, staying up late. He's playing video games, and he's probably gonna wake the next morning very tired. Now, Tommy, you can do better. Test tip number 2, and it is a good reminder. Before you go to bed, make sure that your Chromebook is plugged in and charging overnight. Way to go, Tommy. Way to go. Test tip number 3, the day of the test. Eat a good breakfast before you take that very important test. You might see Tommy, skipping breakfast. You need food, Tommy, for your body. It gives you energy for your brain, helps you to focus. Now let's try that again, Tommy. Let's go into that cafeteria and make sure you have a great breakfast with your friends, staying hydrated and energetic for the test today. Test tip number 4, arrive early and be prepared. Tommy, you're running late, which means you're stressed and it's going to be hard to concentrate. Tommy, let's try that again. Don't forget, if you are early, you're on time. If you're on time, well, you're late. And if you're late, you're going to be stressed and it's going to be hard to concentrate. So be prepared and be early for the test. Get inside that classroom and give your best. Test tip number 5, relax. No, you see Tommy stressed. He's probably fighting a mental battle right now, worried, full of anxiety, concern. Tommy, let's try that again with some box breathing. This will help you to relax. Remember, you have studied for this all year. Your teachers have helped you all year. You've been prepared for this test. Just breathe deeply and relax and give your best effort, and you will have no regrets. Test taking number 6, bring all the supplies needed. Look at Tommy. He's totally stressed because he's not prepared. Let's try this again. Once again, we need to make sure before we leave the house, we have a fully charged Chromebook. You can do this, Tommy. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Test tip number 7, expect some stress while you take the test. Tommy, don't be overly stressed, but also you need to take this test seriously. Let's try this again. Keep in mind that sometimes a little bit of stress or a little bit of challenge can be positive and it can keep you sharp. Being concerned will help you do your best on the test. Keep in mind, this is your time to shine, Tommy. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Tommy, you sure did learn a lot of good lessons today. You are exhibiting to students the Titan way, which always comes down to effort. Being great at the things that take no talent. TSIE, the secret is effort.
Thank you, Tommy and friends. Now it is time to see what our Titans have been doing in the world of Titan sports. Take it away, Drevin.
What's poppin', many Drevins? Did you miss me? It's time for Sports with Drevin, hosted by me, boy, Drevin. We are finally back, as it is now the spring sports season. That means it is track time. So let's look at the week schedule. Today, the Titans will travel to Southside for a home meet against Yorktown and Southside, starting at 5 p.m. It is a Titan-Panther-Tiger matchup. And then, Wednesday, the Titans will travel to the Ball State track to face the Burris Owls. Good luck to all of our students this week as they work towards achieving their goals and pushing themselves to excellence. Spring is finally here, Titans. This is the perfect time to set new goals for yourself as we both mentally and physically want. One way to help you in this journey is to attend Zero Hour. This happens every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 4:15 to 4:45 in the gym. This program is designed to teach functional movement and proper form. This is not weightlifting. They work on learning basic movements, patterns, and improving general athleticism. Running, jumping, squatting, hinging, pushing, and pulling. I don't do those, but you know. Well, that's all I got for this week. But never I fear, will I see you next week right here in Studio 306D. You know, the D stands for Driven. Anyways, back to you, Abby.
Thanks, Drevin. It is now time to say happy birthday to some Titans. And I hope you have a great time celebrating your birthday during this week. And test your knowledge with this week's trivia challenge. Take it away, Maya.
Thanks, Abby. We're excited to celebrate our Titans by wishing them a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to Amaya A, Ala A, Jalen T, Armaya T, Colton T, Richard K, Genesis H, Giselle H, Damian V, Colton C, Gabrielle W, Evelyn Z, Wesley W, Christopher V, Owen S, Parker S, Stanley C, Ella H, Jace J, Lucas P, and William R. Those are all our birthdays. It's time to test your knowledge with this week's trivia challenge with William. Take it away, William.
Thanks, Evie. Last week's answer for what type of eating contest happened at Shrek Fest was onions. The success classes you see on your screen guessed the correct answer. This puts the classes of Rains, Cardi, and the boys class in first places with 2 points. Now time for this weekly question. There is a class being offered next school year with a advertise of an MK. What is the name of this class? That's all for Trivia Challenge. Now back to you, Abby.
Thank you, William. By participating in clubs here at school, you can develop new interests and acquire new skills and even make new friends. So for kids that want to achieve these things, here's your club news for the week. Do you need help with your homework? Come to Homework Help Monday through Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. in the cafeteria. See the office for more information. Do you feel like playing music? If so, come down to the band room from 8 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. And remember, you don't have to be in band to join. Do you want to start a cool new world? Come down to D&D Club only on Wednesday at 4 o'clock, 5:30. Ask Mr. Harder for questions. Join one of our Titan Choir clubs this week. We have a club for our higher voice singers called Fierce Voices. They meet on Tuesdays. And for our lower voiced singers, we have Titan Voices, which meet on Thursdays. Both clubs are met in the choir room from 8 a.m. till 8:45 a.m. Rise and Shine Christian athletes meet in the choir room on Friday at 8 a.m. till 8:45. The more the merrier. That's all the club news we have to report on today. Remember that Mr. Williams wants every one of us here at Northside to be involved in 3 sports or clubs this year, meaning that you still have time to get involved. Drevin, I hope testing goes well for you.
You as well, Abby. And the same goes for all of you watching.
Yes, take your time, relax, and remember TSIE.
The secret is effort.
Until next time, I'm Abby.
And I'm Drevin.
And as always, stay classy,
classy,
Titans. Thank you.
This has been a
Puff out your chest, take a deep breath, you're gonna be okay. Is it loud in your mind? Just take your time, you're gonna be okay.
production.